Hello guys, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. This is Sim UK and we're playing a bit of ETS2. This is the second part of our journey to Norway for the first time ever, and it's been a good journey so far. We have no sat-nav, so it's been interesting, but we kind of did okay. We wrote down our route here. We took something similar to it, let's say. I definitely need to get a clip for this because having it there is a real pain in the backside. But yeah, we took a minor detour, and I'm considering, obviously now this is the second part of the route. We've had a bit of a rest. We're all refreshed now. We're over halfway. Well, we're about almost halfway there, but we've only got to get to the ferry and then it's pretty much straight into Kristiansand, I think that's how you pronounce it. And that will give us access into Norway, which is important for when we start our own business. So I thought, to make this a little bit more interesting, we could do some detours. Nothing too outlandish. So we've got 8 hours and 14 minutes. That's going to add 10 minutes, say, to do that. That seems like a pretty straightforward route, and we can unlock this unlockable here. We carry on up the E45. We could come into Kolding and unlock this. To me, that looks like an employee recruitment centre. Not that excited by that. I could be wrong. Again, that looks like a recruitment centre. Not much going on there, really. Carrying on all the way up the E45. There's a few things here we could nip in and see at Aalborg. Oh gosh, no. No, wow, that really... Oh, well, I don't know actually. I don't think that would unlock. We'll leave that for another time, when we got sat-nav. Oh, but that is the last one before we get to where we're going. Oh, okay then. We'll take a detour. We'll nip in there and see what that is, because that could be interesting. That could be a dealership or a garage or who knows. Kolding. Let's do it. That's not too bad, is it? Okay, so we're basically going to head along the E45. We're not coming off the E45 until we get to the E39 to Hirtshals. But we're going to take a detour to Paderborn. We're going to take a detour to Kolding. And we're going to take a detour by Aalborg. Sounds pretty straightforward, huh? We'll see how straightforward it is when we actually try and do it without sat-nav. Alrighty, let's be out of here. See, it's raining. Turn the radio off. That's a terrible selection of music there. Gonna have to do something about the music options in the truck, definitely. Alright, let's start her up. Handbrake off, into gear, and away we go. Oh, let's momentarily try and remember what our windscreen wipers are. There we go. Have we got lights on? I don't think we do. Oh, we do. I left my lights on all night. Well done, me. Wouldn't it be wonderful? Oh, that is so tight. Really didn't do a good job coming out of there. Nearly ripped his wing mirror off. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, 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 no. Right. So where I adjusted the steering in the last game, that is now totally unusable. It simply just wasn't turning the wheel fast enough. Okay, right. Let's get on our way. So I hope you're all well, guys. So we're coming straight off here towards Paderborn. Going to unlock some stuff. This could be a problem. Go down into one low. Because I've still got my handbrake bound to gear 1 on my shifter, it means I can't be in gear and release the handbrake at the same time. Now obviously for hill starts, that's a big problem. And I am going to have to find a better solution to that. Maybe this button here on top. What does it do at the moment? Seem to do anything at the moment. Let's see if I can bind that to something. Now unfortunately on the Cytec side panel in ETS2 you've got, I don't know if you can see this blue light here, but you've got a blue light and a red light, and that makes this whole unit, this whole joystick, effectively 2 joysticks. But unfortunately ETS2 will only read it when it's on blue, so if you put it on red it doesn't do anything at all. So we are limited in that sense, but maybe I can change the parking brake to be this. I don't think I've got that bound to anything else. I hope. So it's rather less a physical motion now, which is a bit of a shame because I quite liked the flicking of the handbrake sort of feeling. Come on guys, what the hell are you doing? Well, this 10-minute detour has gone a bit sour, hasn't it? There's absolutely no way of speeding it up either. I'm in for a penny, in for a pound on this one. Come on guys, at least make an effort to get out. I'm not kidding, I'm going to go up the inside here if they don't start moving. Early morning rush hour, I guess. Right, we're going to have to go round. I don't have time to wait for this. Good opportunity to test out. Oh crikey, yeah, this is going to be tougher than I thought. Actually, that worked pretty well. And that sign could not be worse placed. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm going to have to get used to this. This does feel a bit weird. You watch. As soon as I maneuver around this very difficult process. Come on, come on, come on, come on, don't lose it. This is so hard. 22 tons on the back. I mean, this sign isn't even facing the right way, is it? Who's it saying to stop to? Oh, this is risky as you like. Keeps things interesting, hey guys. Right, well, we made it this far. We want to go right, and in order to get around this incredibly tight corner, I am reliant on a gap in the traffic, and there doesn't seem to be an awful lot of that, which is making me very nervous. I think we're through. That was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Nice early morning, difficult driving test. Well, we came through that with flying colours. We had a hill start, we had a very tight corner turn, and yeah, we nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Pretty impressed. Well, we didn't absolutely nail it. If I'm going to be critical, we didn't absolutely nail it, but we didn't do too badly. Now, if memory serves, we're going left here, but because I can't remember, because it's been quite a stressful couple of minutes, I'm going to park right in the middle lane, just get my map up real quick. Yeah, pretty sure we're going left. I know we're going left to get out, but I wasn't sure where the discoverable was. Okay, alright. So you're waiting for me. That's really cool of you, thank you so much. You do make that turn a little bit tighter than it needed to be. But after what we've just been through, that's not a problem. So it's a Volvo. Excellent. Volvo dealership unlocked. That's great. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to go with Volvo. At the moment, I'm leaning towards DAF, believe it or not. I know the Ivecos are very cheap, but I don't want this. This is not what I'm hoping for my first truck. The DAF I found to be very nice indeed, and I'm tempted by the DAF at present. That's not to say it's definitive. I'll tell you something I'd like to see in the game is the ability to take a truck out for a test drive. I think that would be cool. You go to the dealership and you have a look at it and stuff. That's awesome. But really, I'd like to jump in it and take it for a spin. And make sure that the gears work properly and they don't grind. You know, all that kind of good stuff. So we're good. Oil's good. Fuel is good. Fuel is okay. Perfect. Back on the road to nowhere. Is this the right flipping road? Doesn't look very motorway to me. I think we're meant to be over there. Bit of a concern, huh? The joys of watching Sim UK drive without sat-nav. You never quite know where you're going to end up. Okay, looks like we've rejoined the motorway here. That's okay, that's not so bad. It's starting to look a little bit like a dual carriageway, which we shouldn't be on. The E45, I think, is the correct road that we should be on. There ought to be like road markers just indicating which road you're on. Something we have in the UK. Not sure if it's as standard across Europe. Surprised it hasn't been implemented. E45 to Aarhus. Come on, dude. Nope. Nope. Nope, I said. God damn it. See, I could have stayed in that lane. That being said, I am now making good progress down the outside. So it's raining again. It's almost always raining when I'm playing this game. And I've been looking at mods to do with rain, actually. Apparently there are a number of improved rain mods. That you can download, which gives better audio, I think, more than anything. So I'm going to be looking into that for the next episode. I'm also looking at the economy mods. There's quite a few to choose from, and I don't know which one is best. And if you try and sort of review it, you know, by looking at YouTube channels and whatnot, they all say they're the best. And they all appear to be made by the person who either knows the developer or is the developer. So there's always that trust issue. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as the mod in question doesn't break my save game, which would be horrendous, then it's okay. You know, quite happy to test, see how it feels, see what differences it makes. And I do have a test profile for that very reason. And also, if you look in the description of this video and any video on ETS2, you should see a link to my mods sheet, which at the moment is very short. I actually deleted my old one, which had loads and loads and loads in there, because they were quite old. Some of them probably won't work with this version of ETS2. And obviously now that I've got ProMods running as well, that's another consideration I have to take into account. Goodness me, that guy there's tailgating quite a bit. Oh Christ, was I meant to come off there, Colding? Is that the plan? I forget. We've done Paderberg, so I think the next one is Colding. Seen any signs for Colding yet. Pretty miserable day. Pretty darn miserable. speed drop down a little bit. Cruise control on. We don't want any more speeding tickets if we can help it. Aalborg. Yeah, that's where we're heading. Good stuff. There's not much scenery to enjoy this time round. But yes, so in the upcoming couple of videos I'm going to be trying out a few new mods, adding that to the mod list, and slowly but surely expand the mod list to include all the mods that I feel make the game most realistic, because that is my ultimate goal here, is for ultimate realism. That's what SimUK is all about. And get things to be as realistic and as authentic as possible. It's not always possible, and you know there is a point where that becomes ridiculous. Oh wow, that sign was covered over. That is really cool. That is something you will see on the open road, and yeah, look, to see it implemented is pretty awesome. Unexpected, but awesome. I'm wondering if that's colding down there. We may not be able to tick colding off our list. We'll see. Getting pretty darn heavy. Torrential, I'd say. Not a huge amount to look at in terms of scenery when the weather's like this. Always stop for a McDonald's, I suppose. Thunder and lightning. Outstanding. I know it's pushing the boat out a bit, but you know how the game has sleep in it? You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Wouldn't it be wonderful if you also had to get food and drink? Do you know what I mean? I mean, it could be just as easy as pulling into a gas station. That tree shouldn't be there. Pulling into a gas station and just, you know, getting some fuel. Oh, the rain stopped. That's nice. The sun is trying to break through. 15 miles to Aalborg. We're nearly there, guys. Or Aalborg, I should say. I do feel rather like we've missed some of those stop-offs we were going to do. Then the signs were covered by plastic, so for whatever reason that didn't help us a great deal. E45, E39, we want the E39, so we're going to carry on along here. Plus, you know, at the end of the day, we're delivering a delivery. Whether or not we unlock the unlockables is just a bonus feature. It's not absolutely essential. Zoo. Maybe we'll stop off next time. quite a bright sunny day yet. I saw another mod as well, actually, that supposedly improves vehicle traffic audio. So as vehicles pass by, it sounds more realistic. And having listened to the demo, I must say, I think that might be a beneficial mod to have. But again, like I say, I'm going to have to test these things out. Now, I'm not entirely... I mean, that kind of caught me out a bit there. We're now heading off onto the E39, which we intended to do. Oh, gosh. And I think we're going the right way. So it did kind of come out of nowhere, that. I mean, Air Schultz is where we're heading, so presumably we're okay. It's too easy to make the wrong turning here for me. I will be glad to have sat-nav, as you would do in real life, if you were driving long distances and you didn't have sat-nav for a long time. I think you'd appreciate sat-nav. I remember distinctly when sat-nav first came out and I was speaking to the elders, they were all sort of, the hell do I need a sat-nav for? I've got a map, I know how to read a map, I'm not an idiot. I don't need sat-nav. Sat-nav is not any better at navigating than I am. An Oceanarian, that is cool. But yeah, I think pretty much everybody has adapted to it. Another speeding offence, god damn it. Really didn't feel like I was speeding then either. So we've discovered Herschel's. Oh my god. Oh my god. A whole bunch of stuff happened then. Christ almighty. Well, that's the first absolute disaster, isn't it? I do hate these end of line roads. Now if you look at that, there is no road going there, but clearly there is. It just makes me think, what is the point of having built that in there in the first place? Just delete that road from the game and just have the road that you're going to include in the map. What is the point of having all these routes that you can't actually drive on? I find that absolutely infuriating. Anyway, I was trying to squeeze through the lights, which just got onto amber. And because I didn't see the end of road markings, I was just having a quick look to see what the next road or the next city that we were going to explore was. Yeah, we didn't really get to do any of that, did we? I didn't see a sign to Aalborg, but I'll have to watch these videos back and just see whether I missed it or whatever. But yeah, so right, okay, let's figure out how I'm gonna get out of this sticky little mess. Dude, you're gonna have to not do that, please. What did I just say? Do we understand each other or not? Clearly not. You idiot, you just drove into me. Right, go. Now go. You know when I said don't go and you went? Now it's the reverse of that. Go. Go, 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 go. Are you kidding me? Seriously. Look, you can beep at me all you want. I can't move. Right, this is getting a little bit silly. Yeah, beep. I'm going to have to push this blue car out of the way. Which is going to absolutely ruin our... Thank you! Do you know, I've never seen that before. I've never seen a car in this game reverse out of my way. That's amazing. And I totally should have turned sharper than that. How close am I? It's going to be getting pretty darn close, isn't it? What the hell? What gear am I in? Havoc today as crazy YouTube driver. I've got an idea here. You're not going to like it, but I think it's the best way out of this particular situation. What a disaster that was. Sorry. I need a drink really badly. So, you know, I saw that Polaris lines and I thought, I wonder if that has anything to do... Right, dude, I'm moving. I wonder if that has anything to do with the ferry. And, yeah, clearly it does. So, I've learned something there. Not sure when or where to turn in, though. Not there, clearly. There's also a mod to take those signs off. But, although I contemplated it for about 10 seconds, the reality is that I'd hit them all, wouldn't I? Not in there. Let's keep going then. Well, before we get on the ferry, I think we'll have a little look and see how much damage I've done. That was a nightmare. Just don't understand what the benefit of having those... Is that it there? Or is that a garage? Let's have a look. No, that's just a garage. Yeah, I don't understand what the benefit of having those roads there when you can't drive on them. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Just get rid of them. Don't have roads in your game that people can't drive on. What's the point in them? Anyway, rant over. Feeling sorry for myself isn't quite finished yet, but we'll get there. Alright, so where do you want me to go to? Cargo, down this left-hand lane. Yeah, I can see a dude standing there. Oof. Fantastic scenery, has to be said. He's brave, isn't he? You're brave, mate. You're brave. What an experience. Alright, let's bring it up. See what damage we've done here. 2% and 1%. So 2% to the truck, 1% to the trailer. I can only assume that the 1% to the trailer is that blue car when it drove into us, because, well, I suppose I could have damaged it at first, but God, you must agree with me. What is the point in having those roads there if you can't drive on them? The best that's going to happen is that, you know, you just you end up having an accident like I did. Christiansen. No. 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 Oh, thank God for that. I was like, oh no! I thought for a moment there, I thought I'd come to the wrong ferry point. Right, this is us. Holy cow. Am I going left here? Wow, that's a bit sharp, isn't it? Do you know what? I need to go into the I need to go into the cab. I can't see what the bloody hell I'm doing otherwise. Yeah, that would have been really tricky to navigate otherwise. What kind of weird traffic control is this then? So this is the exit now. So odd. Right, fairly certain we're going left here. Should draw myself a little map. Really? You're brave. And stupid. Brave and stupid. Well done you. And you're just stupid. Be quite an achievement even just to navigate to the place that this trailer needs to go without any further incident, because there are no road signs at this level of fidelity. Is that the right word? I think so. Thinking left, but I'll check the map. Yeah. Why is the sat nav going all the way up there? No need for it, I tell you. Did you flash me? Cheers, dude. And easy. So this is Norway. This is my first venture ever into the Norwegian provinces, and I'm excited for the next couple of episodes where we'll be exploring part of Norway, heading across maybe over into Sweden and such. Definitely want to go to Oslo. That'll be interesting. See the road ahead of me is closed off, so we're just going to pause here where the lights are, handbrake on, bring up the map. Apologies guys. Oh, typical, should have gone left. Bowl Lakes. Oh right, so I guess the sat-nav guessed we were going to go the wrong way and gave us this loop-de-loop to do. Can I just go that way? Yeah, so I can just go left. So what is wrong with the sat nav? See, it's sometimes having a sat nav is not a good thing. So anyway, it's left, left, left. Easy peasies. An absolute moron could do it. A monkey with a boiler suit could do it. Nearly there, guys. Soon we'll have a truck with a flipping sat-nav in it. Come on, girl. Not far now. So I'm thinking this is it. This must be our drop off. Yeah, I see it. I can see it. We've made it. We've made it. We've made it. That was the... God damn it. Dare I say it, that was the least impressive of all the no sat-nav runs. So much went wrong. So much went wrong. We had a big collision. It's just really tricky trying to navigate in this game, I find. Really tricky. It's a little bit close to that fence, isn't it? But only concern about this park. Done. Job done. Good work. So, damage penalty 1.8%. That lost us 115 XP and £1,176, which isn't the end of the world, considering the bonus that we get for long distance delivery bonus skill ranks 2 and 3. That pretty much, you know, doesn't make any difference. So we're level 9 enthusiast now. That's pretty good. And oh yes, we've unlocked something new. I'm tempted to go for some ADR training, just so that it unlocks more stuff for us to drive. So how many points have I got? Just the 1 point. So I'm going to unlock ADR 1. In fact, oh, you can pick, can't you? So we can have explosives, gases, flammable liquids, flammable solids, toxic and infectious substances, poisons, substances harmful to human health, for instance, potassium cyanide, mercuric chloride, or pesticides, biohazard, infectious materials, virus cultures, used needles, etc. Oh my god. Or class number 8, which is corrosive substances, substances that can dissolve organic tissue or severely corrode certain metals. As examples could be named sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, potassium hydroxide, or sodium hydroxide. My god. Let's just do explosives. Oh, actually, let's do gases, because that unlocks 3 things. So I'm thinking that'll give us more stuff to choose from. Okay, well, we've got 102,000 in the bank. Technically, I think that's enough to buy a truck. But is it enough to buy the truck we want? I think probably not. Also, we're very nearly rank 10. So I think we'll carry on traveling the world a little bit. We've got access to Norway now. So I think maybe we'll try and head up towards Oslo and maybe unlock that area there and just explore further north. And east, north and east. And then we'll come back down the other side. But yeah, we're starting to make some progress. We've covered quite a bit of the world there, considering we've only done like less than 10 drops, I'd say. And I mean, I'm enjoying it and I'm learning every time. So next week we'll pick a nice route. I'll have some mods for us to check out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Until next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye for now.